Welcome back to more No Man's Sky. Hello, everyone. I've got my coffee. It's the Dragon Coffee. It's the Rogue blend, which is a medium roast blend, which is very smooth and very flavorful. Hello, Space Pickle. Welcome on in. Hi, Kev. It's fantastic to see you. Squishy. Your face is great. MGAT, hello. Sergeant Sunshine, thank you for streaking in chat. Welcome on in as well. Meerkat, hola. This is one of the mugs the kids made for me. It has sustained some liquid damage over the years, but they do not want to take the paper slip out upon which the art is drawn and redo it. They are fine with it remaining as it is, so I am fine with it. How's audio and everything with the new setup, guys? How is everything coming through? Uh-oh, Space Pickle's playing Terraria. Sounds normal. That's perfect, hopefully. We're doing, it's a bit of a snow day. I actually got around to streaming during the day. I'm wearing the reading glasses, and it's only a little trippy. I'm starting to get used to it. My desk is much cleaner than it has been in ages, but that's because a lot of the junk is still on the floor over here and up on some shelf things over here, in process of getting cleaned up and homes found for things. But it's with this new setup, there's actually a lot less horizontal space, accessible horizontal space available, because a lot of it is now behind monitors or like taken up by the shit that got moved around. It's a lot less efficient for flat space, but but it works for my eyeballs, which is good. You're welcome from my time zone, MGET. Oh yeah. So I'm a little bit headachy, I think. I don't know. It's the pressure's weird with the false spring being over. We always get a false spring. Almost always get a false spring. So the false spring is now over. We've got snow again today, but it's going to be just above freezing for the highs for the whole week, according to the defunded weather service. Also, I did exclamation point support in chat earlier and exclamation point NMS for my No Man's Sky friend code. In case you have my old friend code from before it stopped working on Steam, the GOG version has a different friend code. So if you may need to re-add me if you had me listed in No Man's Sky through the Steam friend code or Steam as a Steam friend, or oh boy. Oh boy, that was that was getting boosted is what that was. Fantastic. I'll take it. Favorited and boosted. Love it. So there we go. So if you want to do multiplayer or stuff like that, you got to use the new friend code, because I'm playing through GOG currently. I had bought this game 3 times. The first time was for PS4. The second time was through GOG, and then when at the time their multiplayer was butts. So I get it okay. Now that I'm closer to the screen, I'm noticing looking at the OBS is no longer in line with the camera. So I actually have to focus on looking at the camera so I can look like I'm talking to you guys instead of the desk or whatever is below. You know, maybe I'm looking at your pants. I don't know. So if you want to find me on there, also any of the support links are great, but I know that everyone is struggling right now, so please do not do any supporting that you cannot afford to do. That would be silly, and I would have a sad if you did. Yeah. So let's play a video game. Also, I'm still getting used to the keyboard and mouse being on a higher level because I'm not using the keyboard tray anymore. And also, I raised my chair up a little bit, but that's still not as much. Meerkat says, I see it's going to be that kind of stream. There's another kind? Meerkat, no one informed me of this. There's another kind? Gasp. Also, instead of my work computer being over here, my work computer is now here with its own keyboard and mouse instead of using a KVM to swap between the two. So this is definitely going to take some getting used to. And that table in the background, that folded up table, was in the basement. That's my tinkering table, basically, for when I'm working on the inside of PCs. So that is going to either be over to my right or back here. Both places have 3-prong electrical plugs there, which is, I just got to figure out if I want to be by closer to the cold or hot, closer to the outside by the window, but also the benefit of natural light, or if I want to be closer to the house proper and get that buffering, get that sweet air conditioning goodness. Also, Space Pickle, this is still in use as my primary coaster. I have a secondary coaster from while I'm on my work computer that Monkey Link Mega made for me while he was at school out of resin and glitter. He chose to put glitter in it. And I was like, did you consult your sister on this? And he said, no. My teacher said it was a good idea. I was like, she wasn't wrong. So, there we go. On the Remnant Expedition. We're closing in on the end of the expedition. I should probably have one ear off because there are 2 kids and a dog here, and there will be 3 kids and a dog by dinner time.
Like home to me, Grimlock, but don't know why.
Thank you for that sub and welcome on in. It's fantastic to see your face in the new setup. Alright, I have loaded up from... I'm on phase 4. I'm almost done with phase 4. I have loaded up from the 4th waste heap, and I'm transporting back to the place. Treos says I should complete it expeditiously. Treos, hi, hello, welcome on in. Treos, are you moist? But I overload these things. I've got 12 on here, and we're going a long ways. So I hope you guys are ready for 11 minutes of careful driving, because this stuff can not only get lost, but these containers have hit points, and when the hit points go away, they can explode. Treos is also streaking in chat, fantastic. But I do have the cattle prod scoop thing on the front that just drives me through things like stones and boulders and trees, and then collects a couple of resources when I do that. What I need is another one of those tunnels, one of those, like, I sort of see one over there. I'm not sure, not tunnels, but oh lord, that's a deep, we gotta go this way, that's too deep. That's what she said. Izzy says, I want 5 minutes of uncareful driving. That's not happening in this expedition. So sorry. Treyo says, not moist, although I did work up a bit of a sweat clearing the driveway early. You guys got enough? Ours just is already melting. It started and it snowed, and then it stopped and melted a bit. And then it snowed again, and it's in the process of melting again. I don't think anything is going to stick overnight, honestly. Also, while I'm driving, Izzy says a couple inches of wet snow. Wow, we didn't even get a full inch. But you guys got more inches than I did. which is something I'm used to saying at this point. How do I want to do this? We're gonna have to this way. We're gonna go this way on an angle. Oh no, that one's gonna go. That one is trying to exit the truck. That's what she said. It's possible that Meerkat was correct that it is going to be one of those kinds of streams. Squishy, this coffee is fantastic. I'm trying the Rogue blend right now, and it's the medium. It's one of the 2 medium roasts that I purchased, and it is smooth and far more flavorful than most smooth blends tend to be. It's very good. And the art, of course, is fantastic on those. Guys, if you want to find this coffee company on the interwebs, I believe it's just called Dragon Coffee Roasting. I can't see where we're going. Hold on. There's also some glare on the screen, despite the curtain being closed, which I'm a little bit surprised of, honestly. Aren't they all that kind of stream? You know, that's kind of what I said too. I said there's another kind of stream? Apparently so. I'll go find them when I decide I want to drink coffee. That's fair, Izzy. I wasn't talking to you. Izzy. Hold on, I've got to get these knowledge stones. Not because it's part of the expedition, but because they're knowledge stones. Some streams are thirstier than others, I suppose. Space Pickle, how is everyone? Space Pickle, we're a little bit thirsty, it seems. And not for coffee, if you catch my drift. Hey, look, it's Metal Fingers. Besides thirsty, there's another... Again, you guys keep saying things like... that don't make any sense to me. So our target is there. We need to find a... decent path up I think that is that is a good path to go right there, I think. There's sections of the terrain that's like cut out, like there was a ship crash, or maybe there were one-time giant sandworms. Oh, you can do it, you can do it, there we go, okay. Zeus may be making some appearances on stream, I'm not sure. Metal Fingers said like Metal Fingers. Yeah, said like secret tunnels indeed. Oh my god. So far my record is every time I overfill them, and then I end up losing one along the way. Oh god. But I have had to get out of the truck and put them back in before. I've had several cargo spills. Once I had the whole truck fall down into a rift, and then I had to do a ravine, and I had to resummon it up top, and then go and get the cargo individually because the cargo didn't get resummoned. Fam's doing well, Kev. Fam's doing pretty well. Oh, you're talking to Izzy. Never mind. Kev says, skip for 3 GPUs, 2 motherboards, 1 CPU, and my Thunderbolt plus AMD experiment has ended. What are you doing with all the cool toys? Is the obvious question to a statement like that. Alright, this is gonna suck. Here we go. Let gravity do the job for us. Alright. Oh, I lost one. I lost one. Where'd it go? There it is. Kev says, returning it all. I'm stuck with Intel. Oh no. Are you returning it like to the manufacturers? Or are you returning it to work? Or... And why? What was the experiment for? Space because I will be taking her to birthday number 2 at a more manageable place. Whoa. 2 child birthdays today. Kiddos presently at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh my god, yes. I took the kids to a couple of Chuck E. Cheese birthdays. That was a time indeed. Though my AMD 9070 XT has fixed my Wayland issues, that's great. Amazon can deal with it. Trying to switch to a Ryzen 9. Oh, for remote Thunderbird compute. I see. Also, these nicely drivable carve-outs here are also pitted with cave entrances. Surprise cave entrances that I've fallen in more than once with my truck. So, I'm not a big fan though because... So here's the thing, right? You recharge the power plant, the engine on this. Hi, Squishy. 5 squats, huh? Break. Alright, let's do the 5 squats, and I will continue complaining about No Man's Sky inconsistencies in a second. Let's do this. Squishy's got the first squats in the new setup. Have it go this way this time. I'm assuming that Squishy wants the butt squats. Just enough time for butt squats. I see. How will you see the butt? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squats for Squishy. There you go, Squishy. Trey says, what? Inconsistencies in No Man's Sky? Yeah, right? Especially on a brand new expansion. That would never happen. And Izzy redeemed 5 jumping jacks. So we're going to do 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. Alright. Meerkat says can now send you to Horny Jail in 3 different channels. Fantastic. Yes, Izzy, I am glad you didn't redeem squats, but I'm certain that more are coming. Alright. Oh. Does Squishy ever actually go to Horny Jail, or does she just like, is it like parking tickets that you never pay? Alright. So you feed that, like, you can feed the, like, for fuel, you can use carbon, oxygen, whatever. So that sort of makes sense with the smokestack that's here. But on the other hand, you get an engine upgrade very early on that turns out everyone has that emote except Skippy. There's not going to be a twerk redeem. Oh, we got some contributions to the Stuff and Things giveaway challenge that used to be called the garage sale giveaway. So anyway, one of the early on engine upgrades is a daytime recharge, which basically covers the vehicle in solar panel paint. Which means the engine can be charged electrically and can run off electrical fuel. And why? Why is there a smokestack? And why is there smoke? Also, in this kind of a futuristic game, why are we burning carbon in anything? Why? Why? Izzy has also donated 2,000 beans to the Stuff and Things giveaway. Fantastic. Your cat says Horny Jail is kind of like sending someone to jail Monopoly. It does something, but no one is sure what, and there are visiting hours. I bet there are. Oh no! Okay, didn't lose anything. Okay. There are certain things, items in game, including the scrap itself, that you can't just plow through. It stops and makes the tractor climb over it. Trejo says Horny Jail is where all the horny people are, so it's kind of giving them what they want. In that case, I request to be sent. I mean, nothing. I love it. Squishy, perfect quote. Fantastic. Okay. It is nice that you could just plow through hazardous plants. Alright, so this is fun. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Gravity, take it away. You can also run over... Oh, God. Creatures. I did get a roadkill award. It was an optional. This looks... Hold up. Hold up. Alright, so this is going to have to be very carefully... Alright, got it, got it, got it. I did it. Woo, I did it. That's true. That's true. I never said that you were, Squishy. I never said that you were. Alright, we got another one over here. We're going to have to go up and around. Oh God, okay, alright. Still got everything. Alright, so it's that way, but how far that way? 4 minutes. I think I don't know if I need to go back over this or not. Let's follow this anyway. Yeah, we do. We do need to go over this one as well. Daylight. And you can see when I stop accelerating, the bar fills back up for the fuel. So I just also having to see around the smoke is awful and I hate it. I don't like the smoke. If I could customize the smokestack out of the thing, I absolutely would. Treya says it's all the way that way. You'll know that you're there because you will have arrived. Treos, you are the most useful friend in this situation to have. I am amazed that I have ever driven anywhere without you. Meerkat says I should do some unpacking, but flails arms. Yes. Counterpoint. Coffee. Have you had it? Wait, do I need to go back that way? Oh my God, I do. Alright, let's see if we can find a more. Trish says glad to be of service. Izzy says, I mean, there was that one time you were driving that I attempted to suffocate myself laughing. That's true. And it is convo season too, Izzy. It is convo season. Meerkat says, I have only had one. Meerkat, it seems that you are starving yourself of deliciousness and caffeinated beverage for no good reason. And I am concerned. And there is the possibility of adult coffee. Oh, what we call in the States here Irish coffee. Coffee with whiskey or amaretto or whatever. Where's the... Okay, I see it. Okay, it's there. Alright, let's go. What's the best way to do this? There is no good way. So what's the best way? Alright, we're going to take a risk that is likely to go poorly. We're going to do a beeline. Meerkat, what would you add to your coffee to make it adult? Or does that just mean that, like, it's coffee with sexy times? I don't, like, it could be interpreted a couple of different ways. Okay, alright, we got this. We can do it. We can do it. Maybe. Alright, we did it. Well, we did that one. So we can't just go straight on this little ridge because... Oh, we could sort of go around that stuff. Alright, let's try this. It's coffee wearing lingerie, says Treos. Meerkat says, TWD introduced me to Amarula. I don't know what Amarula is, and I don't know. Does TWD mean twisted? Hello? I hear person down here. Or maybe it's just dog. Cam, hi! Great to see you. Welcome on in. Cav says Amarula is an elephant fruit cream liquor from Kenya. Ooh. What is elephant fruit? Kev says, I smuggled a bunch in from Africa only to find it on the shelves a few years later. TWD is twisted. Got it, got it. Cam, did you ever think you'd see me driving a big rig in No Man's Sky? Oh, see, that's a trap. That's a trap. Did I lose anything? Oh my god, I didn't lose a single thing, and that's our destination right there. Meerkat says you could buy it up here really easily because it's not from the US. Elbows up, Meerkat. Elbows up. Cam says I don't really understand the game, so sure, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I'm doing trucking in a space game is what I'm trying to, what I'm getting at. Alright. Amarula is like Bailey's if it was good. Oh my. See, being that I really like Bailey's, now I want to try Amarula. Alright, let's unload our precious cargo. Very carefully. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. Alright, you're gonna have to go in the biohazard waste. You also go in the biohazard waste. Hello? Where'd it go? Alright, fine. I'll just do one of these then. We'll do the radioactive guy. Yep, that's yes, I'm glad you picked up on my subtle humor. That's an explosive guy. He goes in there. Another, I think this is a radioactive guy. Goes in there. Hey, we completed it, but I've still got more to do. I can hear Zeus snoring from the other room. Alright, this one's an explosive. It's gonna go in there. Boom. Boom. We got biohazard. So that one's gonna go in there. Maybe, maybe not. It didn't explode, which is good. There it goes. Explosive. So let's whack it into as many things as possible. Boom. Mosier, welcome in. Thank you for that streaking in chat. What do you mean, what a waste? Oh, because it's waste reckless. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Explosive. And another explosive. Boom. Hey, we got a radioactive. Oh, wrong button. And another radioactive. Yes! Alright. So let's go over to Expedition. We finished Road Trip 4. Trade rocket unit. Streaking during No Man's Sky. Shaking my head. Yeah, you are. You absolutely are. No. I don't... Does Mosier have the capability to be, like, the capacity for shame? I don't need a trade rocket right now. I do need to... Oh, actually, I take that back. I do want a trade rocket. Because I have a lot of stuff to trade. Have I ever used the trade rocket before? How do I even do this? Summon vehicles? Trade rocket. Trade rocket. Load items for auto trade. Alright, I have a bunch here. Let's... The buzzing plating. This won't let me stack it. So we're just going to do all of these. Definitely going to do that. We're going to do the Gravitino balls that it made me harvest. $3.4 million worth of items so far. What else? Anything else I needed to sell? I don't think... Oh, yeah. The vortex cubes need to be sold. That'll do for now. We'll just move some stuff up here. Okay. 3.5 million. Launch that rocket. Bye! Alright. Phase 4 is complete. Let's get our reward here. We get the mechanical legs customization for our truck, which I do intend on using here momentarily. Oh, you can tell someone else is here doing their job on their truck that we can't see. Expedition. Alright, so phase 5. I think we did this. All creatures discover, select register completion on the discovery page to finalize. Alright. There we go. Found all creatures on the planet. Inventory full. Oh, wow. Does that also mean the Exocraft inventory is too? No, there's plenty here. So, we're going to need to move some stuff over here. So let's move this over. Move this over. Move this over. Move this over. That over. Carbon. Salt. Uranium. Phosphorus. I emptied that already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to get the reward. Collection of decorative bones, which we're immediately going to sell. Giving chat the squats they crave. Skippy gave me the impossible choice. If I wanted the beans, I had to streak. He's the one who made it during No Man's Sky. I'm innocent. I didn't. The streaking beans thing is automatic. I didn't do that on purpose. That's too many bones, game. All right, we're gonna summon the rocket again. Summon the trade rocket back. Giving chat. You have so many beans now, Mosier. I'm pretty sure you could give infinite squats. Alright, we want to send up all of the frickin' bones. If these are needed later, I'm screwed, but I don't care. I do not want to carry all this inventory stuff. Hi, Zeus. You being a good dog? Yeah? You know, before I send it up, I should check to make sure I don't have to construct a thinger doodle with these. This is a lot of bones. You have only 20 squat redeems? Wow. You do spend a lot of points. Alright, let's check the toxic waste, purge radioactive waste, explosive waste. Travel, I got that one. And then, okay, so no, there's no more, and then that's the end. So yeah, I can sell these without any problems. 1.15 million. Audio was expensive. That's true, audio was expensive. Goodbye, Trade Rocket. What am I up to now? 5 million? Hey, buddy. It is a Monkey Link Mega, everybody.
Hello. How's the new setup?
It's working alright. It's working alright. No?
No, I'm done.
Oh, the packages?
No, I was going from the wrong end.
Oh, okay.
A little, like, peel
Space
tabs.
Pickle, why are you saying hi? Oh, MLM. I thought you said hi, mom, and then but he meant MLM.
What auto-corrected?
Yep.
I do not think I'm Space Pickle's mom, guys.
That's good. I would be concerned if you did think that.
Sure, I would be concerned as well. I have to see a psychiatric very quickly.
Yes. We'd get you connected with a therapist as fast as we could.
Hello, Izzy. Yes.
Oh, somebody built a base over here and it almost decided to show up. I think this one's mine.
It probably is.
Yeah, it's fine. Exocraft modification. Okay, as it should be, it's black and purple. But we also have the asymmetrical cabin unlocked. But it also has a smokestack, which is rude as fuck.
What's wrong with the smokestack?
It's solar powered.
Oh, why does it have a smokestack?
That's what I'm asking. Cam says, "Hey, a monkey."
Hello, Cam.
We've got the classis or the flatbed is all we've got unlocked. We don't have the furnace module unlocked.
No, this is chassis.
Chassis.
I heard you say cassis.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. All right, so for running gear, we've got classic wheels.
Classic chassis. That's what you said.
Yes.
My brain mixed the two.
We've got rear treads. We've got what I've been using, which is front treads. Ooh, now we've got mechanical legs.
Well, number one,
Which
obviously
is-
you're gonna pick that.
Obviously.
But front treads over back treads? What's wrong with you?
I wanted all the grip to be on the front.
Yeah, but it looks awful,
Does not.
in my opinion.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay. Now, hold on. Literally, there are vehicles in the real world that use treads and wheels, and the treads are in the back.
I know I'm giving you a hard time.
I hate you.
It's for steering. They put that in the back so that you could steer with the front ones, I think. Rename
Also,
this
treads are heavier.
legs akimbo.
Dump truckin.
Yep. All right, look at that's pretty
Does
cool.
its speed slow down at all with legs?
I don't know. I don't think so. Also, it's still got the. It's still got the.
Like snow trowel or whatever.
Yeah. It gives you tiny bits of resources from everything you plow through.
Yeah, because you need those. This is post expedition, right?
No, this is the end of the expedition.
Oh.
So
you're still messing around with stuff.
Yeah, I need to get 7 more toxic wastes, 4 more radioactive wastes, and 3 more explosives.
Oh, you also got some of these too.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 5th waste heap, and I'm going to load up on all those.
Okay, what about the transport to the process 5 special?
It'll all count together.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
Do you? Okay.
No, I do.
Okay.
I'm getting what you're putting down. Even.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. It is. I agree with you. Waste heaps.
You could say they're a heap of waste.
That literally. I love you, buddy. Hey, don't forget to give the doggo some love-ins.
Literally where I went to.
Nice. I think this is faster. On the legs, I think this is much faster. I hope no one's creeped out by this, because I am enjoying this greatly. It definitely no longer feels like a big trucking simulator. But I still have exhaust. Trey says, I approve. You now have an ATV. That's true. I like that they revisited the Exocraft and were like, you know what? What if we made it better? Like, they based an entire expansion and an expedition around what can we do with one of these Exocraft that we already have. How far away is this? A ways. However, this does not improve Stuff's ability to stay in the truck as the legs scale. I'm still gonna have to be very careful with it. But on the way there, I don't have to worry nearly as much. Just driving through everything. Wait, do I have... I think I have headlights on. I do have headlights on, okay. So here's your daily reminder. Fuck ICE. Fuck the Department of Homeland Security. Defund it. Get rid of it. It has never been what it was cracked up to be, and it's never been worthwhile. Not ever. Not since W started this bullshit. Get your whistles, guys. And gals and non-binary pals. And to those to those in the Great White North above us, elbows up for sure. Also, did you guys see that Supreme Court ruling? That ruled that the wildly fluctuating executive order tariffs are illegal. To which I believe the Cheeto in chief responded by threatening more tariffs. Treya says, don't fuck ice, as frostbite may become involved. Absolutely F ice, though. Yes, yes. Izzy says, pleasantly surprised. Yes! As was I. Yeah, I don't know if he can do it anymore, or what happens in that regard, Mosier. I'm not sure, because, you know, he's ignored the Supreme Court rulings that he didn't like in the past, which sort of undermines the entire rule of law in the country. He can for 150 days. Yes, Treos, indeed. The U.S. government may owe billions to U.S. corporations. What's the 150 days thing? Was that built into the ruling? Also, as soon as I get the opportunity in the main save, I am absolutely changing my Colossus to have spider legs like this. It's the law he's using for this round of stuff. I see. Oh, so he had a backup law so that everyone can start challenging the new law for the new tariffs, and so that the cycle can start all over again. God damn it. Executive order for the tariffs can only go 150 days without Congress involvement. Got it. Meerkat says, I think it also limits how much you can tariff for that period if memory serves. I mean, yeah, because the tariffs he's proposing now are on the levels of like, oh no! Get out of there! Woohoo! 15%, yeah, because he was doing like 200% tariffs on China and shit. It's sad that 10 and 15% are like, oh, that's nothing. Whereas before, when this bullshit initially started, it's like those amounts were going to upend the economy. And they did, like worldwide. But, you know, with as ludicrous as it's gotten so far, oh, knowledge stone. Mosier says, but he can still do national security stuff, just not fake emergency stuff. Well, that's good. I'm not sure why he is so gung-ho on tanking your economy. So I can actually explain that, Meerkat. If you go back, there's always been a branch of the Republican Party that didn't want to just have small government. They wanted to have either no government or undermine the faith in the government by the people. So corporations latched onto that, mega corporations especially, because less governmental regulation means more that they can fuck with everyone for profit. So there's always been that piece of the Republican Party. And right, they want oligarchy. Those companies absolutely want, and those billionaires want oligarchy. Over time, as that movement grew, funded by people who wanted oligarchy, the Tea Party and others rose to prominence with the idea, and Newt Gingrich was a big part of this back during the Clinton administration. The Republican goals became stop the Democrats from accomplishing anything rather than accomplishing their own stuff. Because if you convince people that the government is bad and inefficient and can't do anything, and then you defund necessary areas of the government because you have your agents in the government to hamstring those departments, to then prove that the government can't do anything, can't get anything done. It's an undermining of the government. The end is oligarchy, like a pseudo-libertarian oligarchy. is the end goal. They want no one to have any faith in the government's ability to do anything, and they are directly preventing the government from doing anything to support that. And they've been doing this horseshit for a while. They literally want there to be no government. They want corporations everywhere, everything, all the time, because then they have more money. Or you might say then they have the mostest money. Alright, can I back up? I can back up, but I don't want to go like that. Yeah, like that. Okay. But I hate that makes sense. Oh, absolutely, I hate it too. And as soon as I saw it, as soon as I figured it out, and spent some time sort of verifying that, boy, did it sour everything about how I approach politics. Alright, so what do we need? We need... Toxic waste is the most. We need 7 toxic waste. Let's see if we can find 7 toxic waste. There's 1. 2. Hold on, Cranky. Hi, Cranky. Happy Sunday, Cranky. 3. I'll get to your jumping jacks in a second. 3. Do we have any more toxic? I think we do. I don't think we have 6 though. There's 4. We might have, or 7 rather. There was a 5th one over here. I think. Yeah, there it is. 5. Let's just take all of it. That way we know we're not missing anything, and then we'll just figure it out in the end. After the jumping jacks, we'll figure it out. You could ask yourself, Skippy, is it a good idea to toss hazardous waste, like bounce it around like it's, a bouncy ball? No, it's an awful idea and I shouldn't be doing it. But yet, and this one's explosive. Here I am, doing that very thing. Alright, this is regular waste, which does get me nanites, but does not get me expedition progression. Oh, so we made it. We should get the reward for this. 512 nanites and 160,000 units. Nice. So we're on this one. We have 10 loaded so far. Explosive. How's your day going? That's a big... I don't think I could get this one. Alright, let's take a quick break and do the jumping jacks for Cranky. Also, after that, I'm going to get more coffee. Alright, so 5 jumping jacks for Cranky. It's on the new setup. It's a new angle. I'm running shit over with my chair. Here we go. Leaf, why? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, that's the fan. Alright. Alright, we're going to switch scenes real quick, and I'm going to go get more coffee. I recommend stretching your legs, doing all the things, but I'm not the boss of you. I'm not your supervisor, so do what you want. Then I had leftover pulled pork for dinner, and getting janky with it. And then I forgot that I didn't take my Didn't take my... Oh yeah, this is where we're going. Okay. That's a thing. Oh. Oh, it flew. It flew. According to the shadow, it went into orbit. Let's build a water pump. High strength crystal! That's good. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I'm sure it'll be something that I'll figure out later on. Too much forehead blood. Well, the kids do say I don't have a 4 head or a 5 head. I've got like an 18 head, so... Kathong, kathong. Yeah, heart sounds indeed. Alright. Switching back to the game. What? Insert Skippy flail emoji. Oh, God. Like that. Look at that sunset. Look at that sunset. It's so nice. Really, Izzy? Really? 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 Okay. Alright, 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 jumping jacks for Izzy. For reals. Oh, why? What is happening in the game? Hold on. Damn it, Izzy, that's not helping. That's true. I'm under attack. By pirates? Who is attacking me? Like, I don't see... Yeah, but... Pirates, I don't think you understand. I have to get more trash. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Did you turn off multiplayer? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh no, I didn't turn off multiplayer. But I do have PvP is off. Multiplayer is enabled though. GOG. Alright, I think I got all of the special goodness that I can get. So we're going to have to make another trip for sure. We have 11 stuff on there. 11 stuff. That's right. That's what I said. Alright. So we need to head back to the original waste processing plant, which is that way. Oh, okay. If you guys could settle down in the back there, that'd be great. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be more difficult. Son of a okay. Shake and bake. That's right. Space Wheel says turning it off helped ensure that when I found a trash hub, it was not loaded in advance. Looted in advance. I see. I haven't seen any looted trash hubs, but I think that may have been a bug that they fixed. Oh God, oh God. Well, I didn't lose any somehow. But I'm not sure why in this version of reality in the future they don't have anything like tie-down straps. It's fine, probably. Yeah, thanks, Meerkat. Space Wheel says the big tip for me was to slow down when the back end would go up, like over a lip. Also, when it did get it going over Gravitinos was deadly. Fixed, I think. Yeah, I have not been able to destroy any Gravitinos. I did have to harvest some purposefully, and that certainly got me attacked. But then there were also those sentinel bouncing goals that I did. Yeah, this is a lot harder. So with the speed and maneuverability, it just everything jostles around so much more. What I am looking forward to is having the back end that is the furnace itself. So that way you don't have to carry stuff around. You just furnace it on the spot. Generic says, this Skipford guy, hi Generic. Mother trucker. That's right. Space says the Gravitino balls would cause my cargo to go flying. Oh, now I just watch. I'll show you. I just phase through them, or I won't because gravity. Yeah, I just phase right through them. Oh, there's a knowledge stone. We're definitely gonna have to go that way. So once again, we're playing this on Linux, but not through Steam like before. We're playing this on GOG through Lutris. GOG does seem to work pretty well with Lutris. It did have some finicky wine stuff at the very beginning in install, but once the GOG interface, their Galaxy 2.0 or for whatever they call it, was it smoothed right out. Kev, what do you mean, lol, Lutris? It works. What would you prefer I be using? Heroic? Oof. Oof. I could, like, and I tried with Steam. I even contacted the No Man's Sky support people, the volunteers that hang out in the No Man's Sky Discord, and they couldn't help me. Everything that they suggested I did or had already done, and it didn't work. So my Steam install, because I guess of rolling forward to the newest version of Pop OS and then back again, whatever that did, it fucked up something deep with the No Man's Sky on this machine. Because even if I uninstall it and reinstall it, something gets left behind enough to still cause the problem. Trash. I have stumbled upon trash. And it is... There we go. Space Wheel says I'm doing okay on Steam, but also my Nvidia card on the laptop is so old. Yeah, it's true, but so I confirmed that it was local to that machine and not like a corrupt save file by installing it, getting Steam running on my Linux Mint laptop, which is a hello. Oh, there's more knowledge stones. Hold on. Which is a Lenovo with that Kev actually sent me. He donated. And it's just got the processor graphics. So, oh yeah, it's still rocking. In fact, Kev, the last time I upgraded it, I went for the i7 motherboard this time. So it's on its third motherboard since I got it. Because the sound dropped out on the one motherboard, and I was using an external Bluetooth speaker, one of the tiny ones that magnetized to the screen and use the screen as the back of the screen as the speaker. But I got sick of that eventually, and I replaced the motherboard again, but this time with an i7 rather than the i5. You know, the upgraded motherboard. So, and it's just still rocking. It's still working. I love the keyboard on it. Some of the other design choices I'm mad about, but the keyboard, you were correct about the keyboard. It is fucking fantastic. Oh god! Did I lose one? No. How did I not lose one on that? Amazing. There are so many stickers on it now, Kev. But yeah, so Steam installed, and the No Man's Sky on Steam installed just fine and ran. It ran at 2 frames a second, but it ran. Space Beagle says I loaded it up just to see you are already on my friends list without needing your friend code. It could be that I was on there from before Space Pickle, was the first time when I originally played this on GOG. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. There we go. So you may be on there from that, Space Pickle. Or this friend code may already be on there from that. Izzy, you want me to jump? Okay. There, I jumped. So this isn't, I guess it isn't accurate to say that this is a new friend code. It would be more accurate to say that this is my old GOG friend code. Oh god, oh god. Do I still have all 11? I do. Okay. Nice, still got 11. Jumping in the Colossus is hilarious. It is the teeniest tiny jump. That's true, it is. It is. But yeah, so this isn't using Proton. This is using a standard version of Wine. That Lutris is using. And I was very happy that I had set... That's okay. I was very happy that I had set up, that I had gotten in on the beta for the cross-save on No Man's Sky. Even though I didn't, eventually I got rid of my PlayStation 4 account. Or my PlayStation Network. You put the lime into coconut? I don't think I did, no. Oh no, I lost one! Holy shit, hold on. Is that it? That's it. Oh, it's explosive too. Back to 11. Okay. Skippy trying to lose his load? That, not in public. Oh. It is harder to avoid those at night. To be able to have these canisters just chilling out in the back and bouncing around without, you know, freaking out is honestly a real physics achievement for No Man's Sky. Because they have had so many problems with collision and physics since the very beginning that it's honestly very impressive. Nothing is merging into each other, nothing is rocketing into orbit. They're chilling where they're supposed to be and reacting like containers would with gravity and acceleration. Credit where credit's due, I guess. Oh, is this what I think? Alright, we can go this way. And around. Maybe? Are we still at 11? We're still at 11, okay. I mean, there are clips of some of the physics issues that this game... clips on my channel specifically of some of the physics issues that this game has had. So... I think it's pretty awesome. Even if I don't understand why there's a goddamn smokestack. And I don't want there to be one. Oh, here we are. We're coming up on it. We're going to gently, carefully, with expertise and delicateness, empty our cargo. Launch! 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 That's the wrong button, Skippy. Launch! Yeah! Treya says, empty the cargo like you're recycling scrap in Last Caretaker. Yeah, exactly. Boom! Hey! 16 explosives. Nice. Radiation... Wrong button. Biohazard. Yay! Biohazard. Explosive. Boom! So much fun. So when this update came out and I said feed it into my veins, I knew what I was saying. Splork. Now, which one is this? Biohazard. Oh, God! Launch! Nice. Alright, so let's see what we've got left to do. Alright, Expedition. We got this one. Got more Quicksilver. Yay. We got two more. We need 2 more toxic and 2 more irradiated, but we got explosives because I love explosives. Oh boy, the reward is liquid explosives. Perfect. No notes. Right there. 6.4 million. Yeah, we're selling that. What's this? Calcishroom. Oh, that's the those are the glitches. Those are going to get sent back out of the stuff and things. Also, nutrient ingesters, kind of neat. I've just been eating all these cakes that I got. Soft and spiky surprise. 10 minutes gives me floor analysis rewards. You know what? I don't know. Let's save it for now, because I think we will either be able to sell it or we'll be able to turn it into nanites if we ever get off the planet. Calcishroom, I think you need to lick it. I disagree, Izzy. Alright, so 2 more toxic and 2 more radioactive. I don't think... Also, if you guys haven't seen it, the regular waste goes into this one. The normal stuff goes in here. And you get scrap, metal, and you get nanites. Weapon charge depleted. I think that's the first. Ferrite dust, you say. Also silicate powder. Fantastic. Yep. And then we take the scrap and we refine it back into good shit. It says if you're cold you can go in there too. No, Izzy. No, Izzy. That's a bad Izzy. Alright, let's go find our final waste depot. And then we will have finished the expedition. Waste heap detected. Let's see. Yeah, we're on this one. Alright, it's that way. So back up. How far away? Are we talking? 12 minutes. Seems like a ways, but here we go. Waste depot. It's a waste depot, that's right. So while I'm still not really interested at all in the Corvettes, this part I feel I can't crash through those. This part it feels like they get me more. This is an entire expedition I have not left, let alone left the planet, left this specific area on the planet. Would a radioactive belt be toxic waste? Be a toxic... No, it would be radioactive waste. There's a difference in this game. And if it's your waste, it would probably also be bioterrorism. I don't know. Trails. I don't know what I'm saying. I am saying you could hit exclamation point support in chat if you're watching on stream, or check out davidmcrampton.com if you're watching the video later for ways to support me. So there, neener neener. Thanks, Izzy. Appreciate it. So I was pretty... Oh God. Oh Lord. So I made some pretty good pork steaks for dinner last night. Though the green beans I made the kids were not happy about. I hadn't done frozen green beans in a while, and last night was what we figured out why. But I made some pretty good pork steaks, and tonight I am baking up some salmon fillets. They are thawing right now. What is that? Oh, that's a base. That's somebody's teleporter. Okay. Smash. Crash. I think I should get an extra of each, just in case I lose one along the way back. That's what I'm thinking. So I would like to do the decal on the ship, which is tradition when we finish an expedition. But I think I should take the photo in front of my Colossus instead of in front of in front of a ship this time. Like, I'm not even certain. Like, I guess I could have gone and gotten the ship, because it was showing up on my HUD for a while. I haven't even looked lately. I've been having too much fun with the truck. Confirmed, the truck can scale mountains. Oh, there's a grub. So sandworm ruts would make sense on this planet. I haven't seen any sandworms, but we've seen grubs. So Oh, look. That looks like it's a knowledge stone that I already got. We've been here before. I hope this isn't a, Oh, but we haven't been over here. We were going a different way. Interesting. Interesting. I still hope we're not going to a waste heap that we've already been to. That would be sad. New area. Oh. Well, it looks like it's got stuff, so that's good. But this has definitely already been picked through. For all that traveling, it's still looking pretty shiny. I'm a fan. Alright, we need toxic. There's toxic. And irradiated. So here's irradiated. And here's irradiated. Here's toxic. I definitely see there are 3 toxic here, but there may not be 3 irradiated, so we may have to just deal with having the 2 irradiated. No, you need to get in the... there we go. Britney Spears could tell you all about toxic. That's true. I heard she wrote a song about it. I may be incorrect, but that's what I heard. Alright, we need another... Oh, wow, there's still more toxic stuff here, but I don't need more toxic. I need another irradiated just in case. But I'm not seeing one here. Bunch of explosive as well, but I don't need that, which makes me sad panda. Let's just check around to make sure. See, that's irradiated, but I don't think that's going to fit on the truck. That's toxic, and I don't think that's good. So it would be an irradiated waste. Treos. Alright, so this is what we've got, it looks like. Alright, let's head back. Let's scan for waste processing plant. Hey, there's a ship over there. Is someone in, like, multiplayer? Is that you, Space Pickle? Is it? It's not coming up on my... Just, oh, it just says landed pilot. No, it's not Space Pickle. Okay. It showed up green. That's why I asked. Alright, we need to lock in on the... It's this way. We have... Oh, it won't tell me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. Alright, so we could cross here. Let's see what's on... If the grass is any greener on the other side. Bye, Sentinel. NPC, okay. It's weird though, usually the NPCs come out of their ships when they land like that. Oh hey, look! Our best friends. Knowledge stones. Okay, okay, don't drop anything. That is a ways. Okay. That's probably the same one we were at. No, no, you're not gonna go in there. It's like, we're gonna create sort of roads, but in some areas, they're gonna be worse than the not road. Oh, knowledge stone, hold on. Doing my part. Space Pickle, you completed this, right? So I know Duffy completed it. Oh, okay. You did, okay. Yeah, this was actually the first expedition that Duffy was able to complete. He was very proud of it, and I was proud of him for it. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay. I think toxic was your last thing. Got it. Got it, got it. That's nice. I'm avoiding it. The pirates can shoot whoever they want to, but they're not gonna catch me. This definitely makes the Colossus a much more interesting and fun exocraft, I think. I wonder if they're going to do anything similar with the other exocrafts. Or are they already fun enough? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so this we're just going to go through here carefully. Get some cobalt. Here we go. I am a fan of these worm trails. Absolutely am a fan of these worm trails. They have made the going so much easier. Even with the random pits, they have made the going so much more enjoyable throughout this entire expedition. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Was that? Hold up. Hold up. Hey, look. It's explosive cargo. Explosive waste. I thought you could only find these at the waste dumps. Apparently that's not true. That's just regular waste. That's industrial. Yeah. Okay. You may ask yourself, Skippy, you don't need any more explosive waste. Why are you picking up more explosive waste? And my answer to that is, of course, boom. Wait a minute. It is... Oh, it's over there. Okay. How far away is that? Alright, so we're going to break out there. And then things... Ah, no, 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 no. These are going to get sketchier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, maybe that was a mistake. I don't think that goes the whole way. Is this more toxic? Hold on. Yeah. Hey, look, now it's more toxic. I think I have extra. Yeah, I've got extra toxic. I don't need more toxic waste. Space Beagle, I found your toxic waste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, I definitely enjoy driving with the spider legs more than with the regular wheels and tracks. I don't know why it's more fun, but it is absolutely more fun. Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's that base that we went by earlier. I have to keep counting, guys. I'm freaking out. And we made it! I don't think this is the same one. Because there definitely wasn't this here at the other one. No, somebody built a base on this one. And there's 2 of these here. Alright. Once again, carefully, professionally, with nothing but calm, remove our cargo. Alright, first we go boom. First we fail to go boom. Alright, radioactive. Which one is the... Alright, so we do biological waste. Toxic, I'm sorry, toxic waste. This one is also toxic. Toxic waste. Alright, and this one is radioactive, I believe. Radioactive waste. Hey. Nope. Oops, wrong button. We did it. We finished the expedition. We never got in a spaceship. Not once. I have no idea how to get back. That's alright, we'll figure it out. So let's go collect our rewards for toxicity, sac venoms. Why, Treos? Why, Treos? Let's get our uraniums. Your ship will be retrievable now. Got it. And then phase 5 reward, Magfield Expert, permanent decal plans, remnant decal plans, remnant banner customization. Nice. Treos contributed 2,000 towards the Stuff and Things giveaway. Did we? Oh! 6,000. Did we do it? That's... I didn't set it to 6,000. Hold on. Heirloom customization set. Alright, hold on. Let's find out what's... Oh yeah, it's 20,000 is the total. Okay. Alright, we need to do 5 jumping jacks for Treos. Because Treos is like that. He's just like that. Because Treos is just like that. Jumping jacks. Okay. Because Treos is like that. Alright, here we go. What? Let's try this again. That was the ceiling fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, Treos. 5 jumping jacks. It's only at 30%. It showed, like when it did the 6,000 raised, it showed like a full bar, and I was very confused about that. All right. Oh, I don't need to pull out the keyboard tray anymore. The expedition is complete. Return to the space anomaly to view your rewards and achievements. Exclusive expedition phase rewards are automatically available on all saves. In addition, you will earn additional Quicksilver, nanites, or units for feats accomplished during the expedition. Before finishing the expedition, use the expedition terminus to send valuable items back to your primary save. Surplus items will be processed into units or nanites as appropriate. So I don't have to sell things off, I guess. So my ship is right there. But what I need to do is to get the end of because the expedition had nothing to do with my ship. We're going to get the photo. And I'm interested in how photo mode is going to work with GOG. Let's move the sun. Okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. It tells you all on my it's storing it in the wine environment. Let's move the sun. Okay, Apollo, don't you judge me. Alright, we're gonna get back into our Colossus and go find our spaceship. Hi, Zeus! That way. Full speed ahead! Yes, puppy. Oh, there's a Minotaur station up here. Interesting. Oh, somebody's base. Look at that. The smokestack just phases through. Smokestack's not even real. It's a bullshit smokestack. MGAT has contributed 2,000 beats to the Stuff and Things giveaway. Nice. How far away is the ship? 2-minute drive? Rude. Angel Mod, hello! Welcome on in. Space Pickle says no need to go to it. Oh, I can summon it? It's repaired enough that I can summon it? Hold on. Usually they're all broken and shit. I guess I can summon it. Is it not broken? Oh, it's just the storage that's broken. Oh, cool. So I can just go. Oh my god, why is it doing that? Hold on, options, controls, tethered my ass. There we go. It unbreaks, gotcha. Alright, and I can summon the space anomaly. Nice. There is some tech I'm going to want to pass through. Hopefully I'll be able to do it without being close to the Colossus. If I can't, then I can't, and I'll deal with it. I have multiplayer turned on, but the anomaly is pretty empty. Alright. Oops. Let's see. So if I go to Exocraft... Yeah, it won't let me. It's probably because it's too far away. That's alright. I can get all of this stuff in the main game, I'm sure. Oh shit, I had all this other stuff. Hold on. It'll you know what? It'll automatically process all that stuff. It's fine. The fireworks really, I think, are probably the only thing I'm going to send back through. Everything else can get processed. Oh, and the glitches. The fireworks and the glitches. Alright. I sent some stuff in. But I didn't need to. Always need more light fissures. Always. And repair kits. That says all inventories, so... Alright. What if I do this? Yeah, nope. Okay. Let's end this expedition. Trey says you don't need to keep the glitches. No Man's Sky always has more for you. You're not wrong. We did it! $8.8 million worth of inventory contents. All right, cool. We did it! Alright, let's go get our stuff. Multiplayer may not be any better on GOG than it used to be, because, again, multiplayer is enabled. But, nobody's here. Meerkat says, my cat tried to drink my coffee, so clearly it's break time. Absolutely. Also, your cat has good taste. For being a wolf, your cat has a good taste. Collect the expedition rewards. Decal. Toot toot unlockable gesture. Hell yeah. Colossus Exocraft poster. Gravitino coil poster. Magnetism poster. How many of these? Heirloom breastplate, suit, gloves, leggings, boots. Okay. Oh no, there's somebody. I don't know who V Shargan is, so on GOG, but I'm gonna go ahead and decline. Is it only GOG players here? Oh, goodbye. Oh wait, let's do the toot toot. Hold on, I got a toot toot. All right. Let's go back to the freighter to place our thing. Izzy says, "Ha, cat we had when I was a kid." Oh my goodness. Kev says hi to Angel Mom. Meerkat says, "Squishy took issue with me petting our cat like a dog." They are the one who named him. That's true, exactly. Izzy says, "Ha, cat we had when I was a kid loved milk. My great-grandma drank coffee with milk in it. Cat would help himself to the cold coffee. One time he smelled the milk-laden coffee when it was fresh and tried it. Hissed at the cup of hot coffee. After he tried, would hiss at any time he smelled a cup of coffee after that. He burned his tongue. I'd be upset too." Alright, so let's go. Hi, hello. Hello, hi. Alright, we've got our other decals in here, and for some reason, like all decals in this game, they have to phase in. So we're filling in the corners here, so let's do, was that the last one, or was that the last one? It was breach. I think that was breach, so let's do that corner. Decal. Use the camera. You'd think the Remnant would have... Oh, it's got the new gun, the new magnet gun. It doesn't have the Colossus in there. It's got the magnet gun. That's fine. Hello? Cannot build. Missing components. I forgot to pick up all the stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Can I return to... Ha! Alright. Alright. Hold on. I left all my shit in the thing. Do you capture card on the Linux? Well, I have received a capture card for Christmas. No name USB 3 external one. Hold on, I have an extra, which I'm going to be adding into the list of things for the giveaway. It's just an external USB 3 no name video capture card. And it works in Linux. So when I want to, yes, on the Linux. OBS sees it. Kev says, instead of a giveaway, I might just buy that from you. That's fine. But I might get one of those Elgatos. Just so you know, Elgatos really only work under Windows. They do not enjoy the Linux. Unless that's changed. Space Pickle says, I have a similar external USB capture for my Canon camera. Nice. For the one that... Is that the one that crashes on you, Space Pickle? Kev says the Reddit says UVC cards are okay. Alright. Fleet frequency. Hands to get overwhelmed the fleet's protective field while surveying the system. Core components are overheating, will not be able to contain them much longer. Shut down vital systems while we recover, but each poses unacceptable risk. Shut down engines. Attempt to keep the fleet in trim while temperatures return to an acceptable level. That's new. I've never experienced that before. I don't know what UVC cards are, Kev, but specifically the Elgato ones, because they're Corsair, have required Windows drivers. Not because they're Corsair, just also with... Space says the PC crashes, sure, but the capture card hasn't changed since I started. No, I meant your camera. Your camera was crashing. Your external camera. Yeah, I didn't grab these. I didn't use any of these. Now I did. Alright. Now let's go back to the freighter. Freighter not. Spacer says, oh, that was a USB conflict. Very complicated. I found an app that showed the whole USB tree and moved it around until it stopped. Nice. Freighter not indeed, Space Pickle. Freighter not indeed. So yeah, I wonder then if it's just GOG multiplayer that has it, I wonder how multiplayer would go with the No Man's Sky multiplayer goodness, friend codes and such, because seeing nobody in there is a little bit odd to me, or very few people in there rather. Might just have been late to Expedition? What do you mean? I'm out of the Expedition now. Goody! Hello, Goody. Welcome on in. We're going to be wrapping up here soon, but welcome on in, Goody. Now that you are done with Expedition, they might be there. No, we were just in there, Space Pickle, and there was nobody there. We're literally just there. Alright. Listen, your timing isn't my fault, Goody. I'm sorry. As is tradition, now that we are done with the Expedition, we have to put the sticker up on our freighter. There we go. Save it. Your face is rude, Goody. Alright. Think that's everything. Oh, no. I did want to also go to one of the bases that we have the Colossus at. So let's go to Field Base 2. Guess I won't clean up the closet. Goody, stop living in my closet! I hope you've enjoyed the dog in the house since the dog showed up. It's comfy in here. I bet it is. Whole bunch of tech shirts from companies in there. All right. So, did I not have the Colossus up here? Oh, I guess I must just have the Colossus at the Field Base 1. All right, let's go to Field Base 1 then. Goody says, I celebrated my youngest nephew's birthday today. He was so cute. That's fantastic. He's what, like 5 years younger than you? Yes. Goody's the baby. He just turned 2. Amazing. Amazing. He is younger by a year than my youngest nephew. My youngest nephew is about 3. I think. Yeah, I think he's about 3. She is going to be so tired out, Space Pickle, by the end of the day. She's going to be so tired that she's wired. That's what's going to happen. Tria says, so what are you doing with the rest of your day, Space? Right. Terraria and YouTube. Well done. Well done. I like those choices. I like those choices. Angelmont, indeed, I'm a little bit worried about a crash right now. This is taking forever to load. So remember how I said it was running fine under Linux with GOG instead of Steam? He says, Skip, why are you streaming in the middle of the night for me? Because it's the middle of the day for me. Usually I'm streaming way in the middle of the night for you. Let me check something real quick here. It's still technically responding. Oh no, Angel Mod has help icons. Goody says, Skip, move closer to me so I can watch your streams. How can I be closer? You're living in my closet. Also, I don't think I'm going to be moving closer to your time zone because my kids would be upset. Well, more that my ex, their mom would be upset. And then get the law on my case. Too bad you can't do a keyboard save game during warp. Like, yeah, I can't do anything during warp. I'm probably going to have to Oh! It's doing something. Because it's stuttering. Thank you for contributing to the Stuff and Things giveaway challenge. Goody. Thank you. Hey! It loaded. Let's save. About time indeed, Goody. That was ridiculous. I think it's the first time it loaded up this base on this save. Well, yeah, on this computer. So this was the first base I made on this save. Back on the first planet. Of course, the planet's changed a lot since I started the base. Is that a knowledge stone I haven't gotten? Shit keeps changing. Alright. There it is. There's our Colossus. So let's modify. We've got the... So now I need to find out how to get the widescreen cabin. I don't have the furnace or the flatbed unlocked. How is that true? I've got the classic wheels. We've got rear treads, front treads, and mechanical legs, which is obviously what we're going to go with. Paint. Oh, I've got it reversed. What if we switch it out? And then... Actually, I might like it the other way. Hold on. Wait, some of it is still purple. Why is some of it still purple? Even if I do black and black. I'm not upset about it. I'm just confused. We could do camouflage finish, but I don't want to do the camouflage. And there's a weathered finish as well that we don't have unlocked. Rocket unit is fine. The decals are fine. Configs. I'm not worried about the configs. Alright. I guess I need to save it, don't I? We'll save it as a config. Store. Skip lived indeed, yes. Meerkat says, so what you're saying is that as soon as the kids are of age, it's a win-win and you bring them with. I mean, gotta get that front scoop, I guess. I don't have... any of that. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get it. Also, the Colossus is facing the wrong, or the Minotaur is facing the wrong way. That's fine. Oh, it's just paint at this point. A lot of this is just upgrades that you get that change, like the hard frames stuff. Liquidator body. Limb replacement and liquidator legs. Even though I've got the hard frame legs and hard frame left arm and right arm, I've also got the liquidator stuff. Interesting. So this is the Sentinel one. And this is the Liquidator stuffed. Okay. So I didn't realize I could have both on at the same time. Oh, you're going to follow me now because I have the AI turned on, aren't you? Hold on. Utilities. Disable Minotaur AI. There you go. Okay. So, there's more stuff for me to do. Oh God, why? Why? No Man's Sky, why? Well, shit happens. Anywho. In before buy what at the Anomaly? Yeah, I guess I gotta buy it at the Anomaly. Space Pickle, how dare you? You've been watching on twitch.tv/skip4j, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday around 9 p.m. Eastern and one day on the weekend like today. How dare you know me? That's right, Space Pickle. 1 week later, those videos go live on YouTube at youtube.com/skip4j, where they're grouped by game into playlist in order chronologically, so you can watch the playthrough from beginning to end. If you'd like to support me and you're watching on stream, you can hit that exclamation point support in chat. Or if you're watching the video later elsewhere, you can head on over to davidmcrampton.com and find the ways to support me there.
More Energon cubes! More, I say!
Izzy, no. Izzy, no. Thank you all very much for hanging out. And remember, even when Spider Leg Colossus, you're awesome. And you've got this.